morning, everyone. It's March 28th or 29th, I'm not sure. 14 degrees. 14 degrees. We're going on about 6 months now of cold weather, so a global warming thing. I don't know where it is. So of course we didn't plug any of the trucks in. We got one not starting. That's normally determines the day or the week, but we'll stay positive. Today we're gonna look good to the homeowner. Today we were hired to do a soil remediation. Homeowner got a few bids, big numbers. The bids were big numbers, well over 25,000. 3 days, 4 days, unlimited amount of days, time and material, proposals. I told her I'd do it in 1 day. I'd keep it under 30 tons. So a lot on our plate, but I feel confident with this one, specifically because I took the tank out. Which is curious. Still got other bids, so that's cool though. When they do that, then it just proves that my number is lower than anyone else. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna load up the 3 mason dumps right now. That'll bring me 15 tons of this item. Big Red, the 80. I have a triaxle arriving on site at 8:30. We're in about an hour early today. Sun's not even up. It's cold. It's very cold. That's about it. Subscriber thing, we're killing it. I think we got 2 last month. Woo. Look out, world, here we come. So I always like doing groundbreaking stuff. I don't know if I can fit through there, but let me know if anybody's ever done this. So that truck is dead. Oh, it's I thought you had the cables right over.
I don't know.
Well, let's do that.
Does that work?
Yeah, let's do it. Do you have another set?
Yeah.
That's the only one that's running, so.
Get it work.
Where are you pulling the power from there? Some charger. I thought we were gonna jump it to jump it, but that's stupid now because that's not even working. Everybody have a good weekend? Mikey, win any money? No, Craig? He said that you're up in your fan door.
I'm up 3 grand.
Overall?
Yeah.
For your lifetime?
Lifetime.
Wow.
Ooh, that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion. All that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Destined by the motion. Loving this devotion. Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going.
So we had to drag this one out of the way because it didn't start. I just loaded up 1 mason. See, you show up on site, and for the plan that you made the entire week on how today was supposed to go, 11 minutes in, changes. All right, that was our last try, and it just started. So it's 7:22. We've got an hour to get out of here, get over there, unload, set the mat, set the plate, and me fill up this other mason. So we're busy. Oh, this is a dangerous road here. Offloading these now. Truck will be here in 17 minutes. Can you feel the drama? Probably not. It's drama for us. Oh, and that's our truck. They're always early at the worst time. We are not even close to setting up. So the first thing we do on a soil remediation is we have to get a sample of the contaminated soil initially. That's the blue-gray. So we take that, we send it to the lab, it gets analyzed. That lets the facility that's going to accept this contaminated soil know exactly what type of product we're bringing in, whether it's a hazardous or a non-hazardous material. That's called a waste classification. That's got to be done long before anyone comes to the site to begin the remediation. That process takes about 10 days. You can get a rush on the sample, but it's a lot of money, it's not worth it. So after that comes back, the results come back, we send those results to the facility willing to accept the soil. We say, hey, can we bring you 25 tons of this product? They'll say yes, they'll give us a scheduled date. The contamination begins at the base of the tank. So after the contractor has left, he'll put the overburden, that's the good soil above the tank, he'll put it back. So when we come out to do the remediation, we uncover all the good soil, which is the overburden. And that's what we've done here. So that's all the good soil. We don't load the good soil out. So we dig down to where the contamination begins. And you can see by the blue-gray right there, that's where the contamination begins. So what we do is we take that soil, put it in a bag, and we sample it on our PID meter. That detects the hydrocarbons, or in other words, the extent of the contamination. We use that as a start point. So we sampled this, and it was 685. So we'll continue to remove the gray soil until it gets down to about 30. When it gets 30 on the PID meter, I know I can then take my post-excavation soil analysis. That's what the state requires in order to remove the case or the spill number. And we just go based on that. That's what determines when we stop digging. Once we get that scheduled date, the day we come out, we set out all these ground protecting mats. We go over the scope of work with the homeowner on where we're gonna sit, where the trucks are gonna sit, what we can and what we can't do based on the permission of the homeowner. So then when we come out, we take that start point reading with our PID meter and we just begin to excavate. We'll dig down about 6 or 7 feet and then we'll take another PID reading. So we just took another reading of that, and it's down to 4, I think it was 430. So went down a couple of hundred. It's pretty bad right here. Okay, so the bottom's cleaning up down to about 120 at that bottom right there. It's just that sidewall, because you can see the stone under that pipe. I don't know why they had stone with perforated pipe for a gutter and leader. Normally it's just a solid out off to the property, so it's a discharge. So, you know, the contamination caught that, and that's where it spread. So we've got to try to clean that sidewall up, but not hit that underground line for the tank install. Throughout this process, we're constantly screening as we go. So that back sidewall looks bad, but a lot of moisture has been trafficking through there. So it's actually not, the levels on that is not that high. I think it was 68. But still, we got to jump down in there with a shovel or a pickaxe and get the real bad stuff off. And as you excavate, you'll see you hit pockets of stuff. So now we're just going to quickly chase that area and see when it runs out. Remediate all the contaminated soil. The DEC knows that we've cleaned up this site when we give them a clean bottom sample right here, and then 4 clean sidewalls. Now there's the 2 ways we take these samples. It's called a grab and a composite. That center bottom is a grab sample. We just grab it, we put it in a jar, we send it to the lab, it gets sampled. The 4 sidewalls are a composite. So we grab a little from that sidewall, grab a little there, grab a little there, grab a little there. We put it in one jar, and that's a composite. So in order to, once this area is cleaned up, those are our post-excavation samples. We take 1 bottom grab and a 4 sidewall composite. And we've done that already and took the readings. They're all acceptable. So once we've taken our clean samples, we then put back the overburden. It was about 7 tons there. And then we backfill it with a item crushed. That minimizes any of the sinking. They're gonna put a patio back here. So anytime I go beyond 8 feet in depth, I'll use that product. If not, I'll use the backfill material, soil, with a little rocky soil, and I'll compact it in 12-inch lifts. So we're back here at the yard. Gonna load up some more item. We've got Johnny here. He's gonna load them up for us. John's a very good operator. Where are you at, Martin? Each one of those buckets is 3 yards. They're not completely full. This truck is only rated for 10 tons. So it's 1.5 tons per yard, depending on the material. That's pretty full. And he'll flatten that out for you. Not a lot of guys can do that actually, because they break the side rails on the wood on the truck. Beautiful. That made it easy because I didn't have to load it with the 40, which would have taken much longer. So Sammy will now park. Get it. I think we're doing fill with you, right? Dirt. I think we're gonna do topsoil with you. I filled these in a specific order. What do you think the chances are we backed in the right order? I have, well, Big Red is definitely first. Then I have another one with the item. Then I have a fill, and I have a topsoil. So, are they good if they actually did that, or are they lucky? This is what I'm talking about with these CDL drivers. This is a pretty straight path right here. And it's not a trailer or anything. But he still did that to the folks' property. Really? Look at this. And right here. How do they get their license? That, you know, that's 1.5 yards of topsoil and about half hour's worth of work and tamping. So that was about 7 tons of the overburden put back. We just put in actually 20 tons of the item crusher, compacted. It's pretty firm right here. We're just going to finish this off by hand, and then we'll hand tamp that. We'll rake all the edges in, and now we're just going to start coming in with dirt. Just cleaning up the edges here, and then we'll bring in the last 7 tons. I'll compact that right now. Going good.
Driving on the highway, far away, far away, far away. Every moment I was spending on regrets was such a waste, such a waste, such a waste. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm letting go in my heart of everything that holds me down. No, no. And it's feeling like I'm in the groove. I can feel the love. Oh yeah, it's all around me. On a foreign land, far away, far away, far away. I could get along, could be a different man. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm letting go in my heart of everything that holds me down. No, no. And it's feeling like I'm in the groove. I can feel the love. Oh yeah, it's all around me.
Alright, so we're going to finish doing this here. What the triaxle driver did. Finish blowing off the driveway. What's up, Craig? Where's Jammer?
Up there.
Right in the bill. Sweeped off the driveway. No damage to the driveway. Actually, no damage at all other than that driveway end. Let's see how the boys did here. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't like to brag, but it's 12:30, 29-ton remediation, backfill, sampling, one day, not even a full day. We started at the shop at 6:30. I don't don't know how these people talking 3-day remediation, $27,000. It's crazy. Crazy numbers, folks. But that's another.
Fine job on Tank Master's environment. We got us driving.
Can we get some subscribers, please?